Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Live Life in Tarot. Thank you for being here. So glad you can make it. I hope you're doing well. Aquarius, this is going to be your October 2020 monthly money and finance read. So we're going to take a look and see what messages are coming in for you. Let's get started, Aquarius. Spirit, what is the overall energy surrounding Aquarius and their money and finances for the month of October 2020? Something may be stemming from September because I almost said that. What is the overall energy surrounding Aquarius and their money for the month of October 2020, please? What is the overall energy around Aquarius and their money for the month of October 2020? What is the overall energy surrounding Aquarius and their money for the month? That's too many. Too many. Too many, Spirit. What is the overall energy surrounding Aquarius and their money for the month of October 2020? Thank you. Interpretation. Now, Aquarius, you also may be projecting onto something, or someone may be projecting something onto you about or concerns your money. But with interpretation, this is about your perception with your money or your lack of perception with your money. I feel like this is you trying to map something out to do with money. You're trying to map things out in terms of wanting things to line up with your heart. We do have up here Mercury. So with Mercury energy, there may be a focus on communication or needing to communicate. We have Apollo here. We have Saturn. With Saturn, this is maybe a focus on responsibility, time, and routine. With Jupiter here, there may be a focus on trying to get an opportunity or have some luck in a situation. We see the line of the heart, the line of the head, the line of life, Venus, love, money. So there may be a lot of different things you're trying to sort out or figure out or trying to understand. I'm also hearing it's left up to interpretation. So it's all about how you're viewing it, how you're seeing it, or how you're not viewing or seeing it as it has to do with money. But you're trying to map things out, or there's a need to map things out, Aquarius, where it's like I feel like there needs to be more balance, or you're trying to create more balance in relation to money and everything else. And perhaps your money being pulled upon, or with your focus on trying to um, create or work on money, it's almost as if um, you're trying to interpret, trying to decipher how to prioritize or how to have more balance, trying to have a more of a handle on it with what it is that needs to be created or what you're trying to create, or being able to just have a handle on everything, or there's trouble doing that. Let's see what the positive aspect is on your money and finances for the month of October 2020. Spirit, what is the positive aspect for Aquarius and money for the month of October 2020? What's the positive aspect occurring for Aquarius with money? Thank you. So the positive aspect, you have two cards that came out, is protection. That's an 8. Protection, warrior, safety, acts of kindness. So this is you focusing on having strength to balance and to protect and to guard your money and your goals with money here. This is also perhaps you protecting yourself through the acts of kindness of others or your ability to show acts of kindness. You are able to reach or achieve some measure of um, reciprocation, kindness that you receive from others. I'm hearing, I'm not your superwoman. So, for some of you, this is you focusing on more on protecting yourself, being more focused on protecting yourself, being more balanced, showing more restraint, showing more discipline, um, having more power in your money and finances situation, what you will or will not put up with, what you will or will not do, what you will or will not be determined to make happen here. And that's the positive aspect here, is that you are resilient in your ability to protect or your efforts towards protecting your money or your goals with money here. You're you're a superhero to yourself, if not to others, Aquarius. For some of you, you're a superhero towards yourself and to others. And as a result, you receive acts of kindness for all of the ways that you've shown up for others, or this is you showing up for yourself. Now, you also have something positive. A positive aspect with money is awakening. It's the number one, attraction, beginning, newness, communing. So this is you being able to manifest. This is that magician energy. This is your ability to communicate and have influence in that regard. This is your ability to manipulate the elements, to have the power of influence. This is you having realization. This is you being dutiful in that regard. This is you being able to adapt, being crafty and cunning. But this is you manifesting and creating what you want, and you having the ability to do that. You have the sense and wherewithal because you are alert. You are always open to opportunities, Aquarius. And this is a positive aspect on your money and finances. So you know how to make money, or you very creative in how you go about doing that. So let's see what's the messages that can come through for you about your money and finances for the month of October. Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know about their money and finances for the month of October 2020? We do see the Ace of Coins and the Ten of Coins here. So you're focusing on your stability, what you've built, what you are looking to restore. Um, This is you having success with money. This is you being able to create opportunities for yourself or gain opportunities for yourself. This is you being able to come up with new practical approaches and perhaps even new sources of income. For some of you, this is you gaining some sort of inheritance, but this is you having stability, having a firm foundation, or focusing on trying to achieve or maintain those things. Spirit, what do Aquariuses need to know about money and finances for the month of October 2020? What do Aquariuses need to know about money and finances for the month of October 2020? You're definitely focused on your security. You may be trying to bring something new into form, or something new may be trying to come into form for you with money, or your goals with money that is in trying to bring you more security and more stability. and more success, will allow you to start seeing some success and stability. Aquarius for the month of October 2020. What does Aquarius need to know? For some of you, things are very secure and set, and you're on to the next thing. For some of you, you're still trying to restore or trying to get things set up to achieve that last piece or that last thing that's you're trying to get done for that stability or for your ability to maintain so that you can go on to the next thing or so that that new thing you're trying to bring into form can occur. So let's see. I want me to shuffle a little more for you. Okay. Messages for Aquarius about money and finances for the month of October 2020, please. For some of you, you focused on family, creating a legacy for a family. Thank you. At the bottom, you do have the Hierophant, so you may be focused on commitment at this time. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You may be doing things traditionally. With the Hierophant here, you're focused on your stability. It's possible that things may be relatively uneventful for you at this time, so there may not be necessarily any concerns with money, or you are able to create a structure or able to commit, or this is you able to create order, or you're able to turn to an institution, or you're able to establish or become more established as it has to do with money and finances. But I also feel that this is you keeping the faith. You're focusing on commitments. You're focusing on growth, progress, and success. Okay, you're focusing on your security. Wow, and the King of Coins here. So this is you focusing on managing for your money and finances. This is you focusing on having stability, having wealth. For some of you, your ability to be stable is due to your mother or a mother figure that's being of a support, or that your ability to stay stable is because of the acts of kindness that you receive due to the acts of kindness that you have shown, and that you are being assisted here. You are receiving the commitment of others towards you and what it is that you are needing to structure or create or maintain or establish. Now, Aquarius, coming into the beginning of October, you do have the Eight of Swords. This is your money and finances in the beginning of October. By mid-October, you do have the Queen of Cups. By the end of October, you do have the World. For some of you, this is you getting married or focusing on making plans to get married. It's like you, or there's something you're doing to try to level up financially. Your attitude towards your money is the Six of Coins. What you're worried about with money is the Emperor. Your challenge with money is the Hangman. Your outcome with money is the Two of Cups. Nice. So, your energy and attitude towards your money is that you are committed to having success with balancing your money, having all the resources that you need, um, receiving from others. This is you experiencing an even give and take. This may also be you committed to giving as well, with the Six of Pentacles being your energy and attitude. You may be at a place right now, Aquarius, where you are in a position of stability, where you're able to be of a support and help to others, or this is you being able to have balance with your money and finances because of your ability to get a loan or get some sort of support or assistance from an institution. Now, coming into the beginning of October, you do have this Eight of Swords. So I feel like this is you just trapped in your mind, experiencing some sort of interference. Um, this is you. It's almost like you're choosing not to come out of this with this Eight of Swords. This is being in a trap mindset. I also feel like this is you focusing on trying to protect. This is like as if this person is trying to hide. You're trying to hide and protect yourself. There's something that you may be stuck in. Your resources in the beginning of October could be shrinking or limited, or you may be experiencing some sort of confinement or limitation with money, or the way that you are interpreting your financial situation, or this is you trying to become liberated or starting to become liberated. This Eight of Swords is because of the Four of Cups. So there is, to some extent, some measure of discontentment, dissatisfaction with the way things are, or the the way things have been. But with the Four of Cups here, this particular Four of Cups, this is you um, having some sort of blended pleasure or seeking an opportunity, or this is perhaps you are just focusing on your needs being met and what you need satisfaction with before you take care of or do anything else with your money. You're focusing on you. So this may be just you protecting yourself from any possible interference or any potential blockages. It's like you are blocking out anything that's not giving you the satisfaction or the opportunity that you want because you're focusing on getting satisfaction here. So you may be limiting. It's like you're protecting and guarding yourself here, and after self satisfaction. Now by mid October, you do have this Queen of Cups. So you may be focusing on um, experiencing emotional balance. You may be following your intuition. This is you nurturing and caring for your money and finances situation, or you're receiving that nurturing care from someone else. But if you take a look, the cup is closed. So this is you nurturing and caring for your needs, holding on to what you have for your cup alone and no one else's, or that you are being you're being very particular about what you nurture and care for as it concerns your money and finances, because you intend to maintain and have balance with your finances. For some of you, this is you curbing your spending habits. This is you curbing your emotional spending here. But you care very much about nurturing and sustaining yourself with this Queen of Cups. For some of you, you could be dealing with the Queen of Cups that could be codependent and is looking to receive support from you or looking for you to nurture together in a situation where reciprocation is expected of you, or for you to give to the situation, or where you're looking to receive from someone in a situation to bring more balance to your money and finances. This is also perhaps you focusing on your creativity and sensing how to go about doing things to maintain your stability. Now, by the end of October, you do have the world. So there's some sort of success here that you are experiencing, some sort of completion, something that you get to achieve here with your money and finances. And it's concerning something that you were experiencing some defeat with. So now there's a very small percentage of you where there is defeat with something that is coming to a close regarding money or your goals with money. But there's some sort of conflict here. But I feel like that you are feeling defeated, or others of you, this is where that success and completion, because you do what you need to do by any means necessary, no matter the cost, or who you have to defeat. For some of you, this is making the difference between whether or not you're going to be able to come out of your mind or actually make a decision. Because you could be back and forth in your mind about something that you need to complete or bring to a close, as it has to do with your money or goals with money. Now, what you're worried about is the Emperor. For some of you, a conflict comes to a close concerning money, a dispute comes to a close concerning money. But there is a small cost to some of you as a result that lets you feel some sense of defeat, or there is a hint of defeat there. Your worry is this Emperor. For some of you, you may be worried about your dad, or you're worried about your boss, or you're worried about an authority figure, someone who has influence or the ability to impact your money in some way. But this also can be you. You could be dealing with an Aries individual. This may be you worried about being able to manage your money, being able to have control or have discipline. This may be you worried about being able to pursue your ambitions or trailblaze something or put energy into something. Or this may be you worried about being able to be to lead, to organize, to build, to protect your money and finances. This may be you worried about something being reasonable, the ability to get something reasonable to happen here. This may be you worried about being able to be bold or have the courage about your money and finances situation. This may be you worried about how to organize your money and finances or keep it organized. Now, your challenge is the Hangman. So with the Hangman, for some of you, you could be involved with or dealing with the Pisces. The challenge with the Hangman, you could be dealing with the challenge of trying to come up with the alternative, the challenge of being able to hold off from your plans with money, the challenge of being able to um, move forward with something, the challenge of uncertainty, the challenge of trying to get enlightenment. There may be the challenge of the inability to move. This could be the challenge of delusion. But to look a little more closely at that Emperor, what is Aquarius worried about with the Emperor here? What is Aquarius worried about with the Emperor here? You may be worried about your ability to build or how to build your money. What is Aquarius worried about with the Emperor? You may be worried about not being able to have power with something. Now, with the Emperor, you do have the Sun. So you may be worried about children, perhaps money or child support concerning children. Maybe there's an increase in child support or change in child support where there's an influence of authority on the matter concerning you. There may be a challenge of being able to be happy with what you've built or what you're trying to organize or manage here. There may be the challenge of being able to um, get past adversities or be able to get through adversities and maintain a positive attitude while you're trying to manage it. There may be the worry of not getting the clarity or the illumination here, or there may be the worry that something does come to light. There may be the worry of being able to put energy into the situation. There may be the worry of whether or not you can get a positive outcome here. There may be the worry of being able to break free from something. And so your likely outcome is the Two of Cups. For some of you, this is concerning a relationship where marriage may be on the table and there may be money going towards the plans of that, what you have to give to it, but also be able to balance and maintain everything else that needs to happen concerning your money and your obligations and responsibilities. And so with this Two of Cups, this is you coming into some sort of agreement, being able to achieve emotional balance about your money and finances. With this Two of Cups here, because of the Seven of Swords, this may be you needing to retreat or escape or come up with a plan or to be clever. Or you may be trying to get away with something or see how you can take advantage of something. Or this may be you just simply needing to get out of your head and no longer entertain stinking thinking. This also may be you needing to stop creating self-sabotage or allowing someone else to sabotage you in some way. Or this is back to, your perspective, how you are interpreting your money and finance situation or a particular situation or connection, relationship as it has to do with money. And you seeing how to protect yourself or protect against someone or against what is existing or what is being formed here. With this Two of Cups, you also have Judgment. So this could be about that awakening that you are receiving here, that realization that you're getting on how you can balance something, how you can escape something, how you can strategize something, how you can rise to the call, how you can rectify something, how you can pay something off. How you can change something, how you can put effort into something, how you can plan for something, how you can release it, or how you can make the decision towards it. Perhaps you're making the right decision, or you get a decision that's in your favor regarding an agreement or regarding a relationship or situation or partnership. Or this may be you being critical of a situation, or needing to be, or needing to be less critical of a situation and focus on how to get on the same page. With the Two of Cups, though, I do feel that you achieve some sort of financial harmony for yourself, as well as between yourself and someone else. So you find the alternative, or you make a sacrifice. Let's see what some additional guidance is for you. Or someone rises to the call for you on your behalf to help you to get out of something that you needed help with, or the ability to protect, whereas your money is concerned. Because with the Sun, you do have two people here. This also could be you worried about, control, worried about ego, arrogance of someone, or coming from you. What is some guidance for Aquarius about their money and finances? The worry about being disciplined or lacking discipline here. What is some guidance for Aquarius with money for the month of October 2020, please? Thank you. You have the Five of Cups, unfulfilled expectations. So this is about focusing on how to salvage. This is also asking you that if you're experiencing any depression or negative emotions, there's a need for you to focus on how to change that, to focus on the positive things, to focus on how to salvage, how to recover. There's a need to change how you feel about something as quickly as you can, or see how you can go about changing something through what you may be able to create, or who you can turn to support. Seeing how you can remove the odds that may be against you. This also maybe asks you to look ahead, to try to foresee or do the best you can to interpret how to map things out before you experience a loss, or how to map things out to allow you to see how you may go about fixing and having harmony, or receive the support that you need. But this is like there's a need for you to be on the lookout. This is you focusing on how to protect. This is you staying woke, staying alert, staying mindful about your money and finances situation, so that you aren't unfulfilled by your expectations, but instead fulfilled by your expectations, or seeing how you need to tweak or shift or change so that you aren't unfulfilled or experiencing loss or depression. Let's see what some additional guidance is for you, Aquarius. You're looking at how to recover. You may need to look at how to salvage what could be lost to you. It could come to a close. That for some of you, you feel a measure of defeat by. Or this is you figuring out how to protect yourself from the possibility of defeat, so that you can keep whatever it is you got going on to yourself, or keep it from being taken, or it not being able to take care of you adequately the way that you need. You have two cards here. Thank you, Spirit. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So this is about you being mindful of what you put into your body, and also being mindful of what you're putting in or investing in with your money. This may be you needing to, you worried about perhaps a lack of focus or being able to focus here. But this is about, clean up the mess, or keep it clean so there isn't a mess with your money and finances. You also have pay yourself first, make yourself more, make yourself more. So I guess you need to do more making your paying yourself first or putting yourself first here. Aquarius, you may not be doing that. So this is saying make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So, also, don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of, and don't self sabotage yourself by overgiving either. But also, where there's supposed to be a reciprocation, or you should be able to receive, that you also make sure that there's more of a balance with that in that regard too, so that you can adequately recover or avoid loss, or so that you aren't depressed. This is you needing to look ahead and be prepared, okay, and be watchful about protecting your money, protecting what you're creating, protecting as it has to do with who you may be involved with or dealing with or partnering up with, or what you're going into contract or agreement about, where you're not being taken advantage and you are making the right decision that allows you to be able to get a second chance or to rectify a situation or pay off your debts or maintain or sustain an agreement that can be reached where you don't have to retreat or worry about your money and finances and whether or not you're going to be able to maintain control or be able to build what needs to happen or stay organized. So I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye, Aquarius.